So, been a while. I think the last video I uploaded was like 4.5 weeks ago. What's been happening? Well, I had to take a bit of a break from the training to lose weight. So let me explain what I did. The last video I uploaded, I think it was around 4.5 weeks ago. I still trained for like a 1.5, 2 weeks later. Then I took a break because my weight was not going down. Now I'm in an ideal weight here. Probably people can't tell, but I can feel it. I'm at nearly just a little bit over 12 stone. A little bit over, and that's a perfect weight for me. That's always been my best weight. Not too fat, not too skinny. The problem was when I was training and I was doing the bag work and stuff, it just made me so hungry that when I went in and I had to eat something here to kind of like get my energy back up, and so the weight didn't go down. Yeah, it stuck at 13 stone basically. I was stuck at just a little bit under 13 stone for I think like 2.5 months or something like that. Around a month and a half here, and so in December I was 14 stone, a little bit over 14 stone. Now I'm a little bit over 12, so I've lost 2 stone. Most of that was done through training, but the rest of it I had to do through dieting. Yeah? And the dieting meant that I had to really restrict my calorie intake, and training was just too much in order for me to do both at the same time, because the problem was the waist. Yeah, I could feel the waist. Now I can feel my waist. I can kind of like twist. Yeah, I can twist now. I can feel there's hardly any hips now. The stomach's pretty much. I can literally see down. Before there was a little bump there, I couldn't see now. So yeah, I feel a lot better. This is the weight I want to keep to, and what I'll do is I'm going to start training. The other reason I didn't train for a bit, for two weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks, because I had too much commission work. And what happened is around 2.5 weeks ago, when I was doing this bag, I hit it to the side and I hurt my shoulder. Now the reason why I hurt my shoulder is this thing is swings so much, yeah, it's all over the place, and it was twisting and turning. And so I'll just show you what I've done. So the next bit of the video will show you my kind of resolution to that in a bit. Yeah, the reason it's a problem is because when I'm drawing, I can't have my shoulder hurting. Yeah, I have to make sure my shoulder's fine and my wrist is fine and stuff like that, because obviously I've got to draw and a lot of commission work. I can't risk damaging my shoulder over this. So I took a break, let it rest, and then what I did, I started again 2 days ago, and just slowly come back, and I'm going to start properly doing it again. So let me just show you what I've done in order to stop it. Look, if you look here, it moves, yeah, and it used to move all the way to here, and when I used to hit it, it used to twist and stuff. So sometimes when you hit the bag, you kind of like it started to kind of like hurt my shoulder a bit. So luckily it wasn't that bad. It was fine, recovered in like a day or two. But then I had my commission work. I had to do clients' commissions, and I was like, don't take the risk and lose the weight at the same time. So I might try and do a comparison shot with how I look now in terms of my weight. Tell me if you think I've lost weight, whether you think I look like a good weight now. This is like my favourite weight. I know you say, what do you mean favourite weight? Because I've been lower and I've been higher. Yes, I've been at one time, I went down to 10 stone once when I was around 16, 17, yeah, and I look like a freaking anorexic little bitch. So like I said, have a look at what I've done with the thingy. I'll just show that now. It's a nice day today. Back to training. I'll go over what's been going on, but just kind of just showing you a few things. Obviously it's still here, and obviously the bag. Now what I had to do with the bag here, when I was hitting it, it was moving everywhere, and because of the small space, I couldn't actually maneuver myself. So what I had to do was to figure out a way to get the bag to be kind of like not swinging too much in one direction. So what I did was to just got a tap here was fixed. I originally put it to like a surface on the floor, but the little bracket underneath broke. Yeah, so this little thing was underneath and it broke, so I can't use it now. But this way, the bag can't actually move too much, and also I've kind of like cemented some bricks there so that it becomes a bit more. It doesn't go all the way. I might actually even do a bit more. I have one more layer, and that way the bag doesn't actually swing as much as before, because before it was going everywhere. Yeah, literally against the wall, all the way over there. Now going forwards as well. Now I can hit it, and it doesn't actually. The one thing that's annoying still about the bag is it does swing, so you can't hit it too much, too hard. Now, yeah, so you can see here, quite ingenious, isn't it, guys? They're quite ingenious. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather it not have to do that, but like I said, there's only a small space between here, and when the bag goes whoa like that, it just literally you can't move. And so, like I said, it kind of restricts. It can only go that far, and it can only go that far there. It can go all the way back, which is fine, but it can't go forwards too much, as you can see. It can't go forwards because there's a give. Look, yeah, that stops it from going forwards. So it's still holding. I was worried that this was actually coming down, but I don't think it is, to be honest with you. I just think that's how it was originally. I might have to tighten it up again. But overall, yeah, still fine. Still fine. So, yeah, let's just now, yeah, you saw what I did, so you can see now when I hit it, it doesn't move too much. Yeah, it's restricted. Yeah, so that means that I can't. It's harder for me to hurt my shoulder, and it's also I can actually turn into it. And I know if I go this way, there is no way the bag is gonna restrict my movement. Yeah. I might actually add a bit more, one more layer of bricks, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I'm not too sure whether I need to, but I'll test it out. Now today's video, I'm not going to go into too much. I do like actually hitting this bag without the gloves for some reason. I prefer these, but I will put the gloves in because I just really don't want to damage my thing. Now what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks is really concentrate on the left here and really turning my body into it, because now I've lost the weight. I'm hoping I can really sort of, you know, turn the body in, yeah. Really turn the body in. I can feel my waist, because so look, I can really feel my waist is so much more flexible. And it's much more easier for me to, because when I was doing the punching before, because of the waist and the weight there, I was literally, I couldn't twist properly. Now I can, yeah, and that's feeling great. The other thing is, like I said, you know, everyone's shook to kind of like, you know, well, the people that before Sid Bash goes, "Oh, Raj wants to fight everybody. Oh, I told my neighbour about Raj, my Sikh neighbours. I went, oh, Raj wants to fight everybody, but he won't fight me." You're boring, yeah. Just tell your neighbour you're boring, yeah. Who I will fight, 100% will be Surfaz. Yeah, I think that's a great matchup because we're both similar ages. We're both bigger than life characters. Whether I hate that guy or whatever, but he's not boring like the rest of the guys. I'd love to get into a ring with that guy and have a fight with that guy, yeah, and do it for charity, because I reckon it'll be a good match, yeah. We make a lot of money. I reckon loads of people will watch that fight, and I'll even do it bare knuckle if I have to. I'll do it bare knuckle, so make it happen for Fudul. Let's do it, bitch. You're always begging me. Say my name, say my name. My name is Fudul. Say my name, say my name. I'm a little cokehead, I'm a little cokehead. I'm always out of my brain. Say my name, say my name. Yeah. FIFA 90. Yeah. The other person is Asif, that little bitch. Asif, I'm gonna say I'm willing to fight you as well. Yeah, I'm willing to fight Asif, 100%. That little Gujarati little prick here. He's got such a freaking nasty mouth on him. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Praise Salah, yeah, but the way he spoke to him about his mother, "Oh, I wish our mother dies of cancer." Like, this guy, yeah, needs to be like. For me, he said similar stuff about my family and stuff. He's gonna put leaflets about my mother. He's talking about my disabled sister, my thingy. And now I know how much of a cunt he is, yeah. I'll do it for you, Abu Aisha, you little bitch, cauliflower head. You're a little mini me, little Abu, what's it, Muhammad Hijab. I'm pretty sure you can't do nothing because I've seen you in real life. You're like a little freaking yana, little bitch, little kid. So Asif, yeah, I'm calling you out. So Asif and Fudul Faz. Go Speaker's Corner, obviously, he's run away. He's in Imran Khan's Kutcha in Pakistan, sitting there hiding in his truck there, you know, saying, "Oh, Imran Khan, help me!" And he's sitting there with all the freaking in his little Kutcha, next to his left testicle. hiding. He's sought political asylum. So what I'm going to do is just basically go over a kind of like, just kind of what I'm going to do and stuff, and just sort of think it's not going to be too much of a massive video today. Obviously people get triggered on my bat. Might try and swing another apple, obviously. People go mad when I hold this bat though. They're like, Raj, you've turned violent. Raj, you've turned violent. Raj, you've turned violent. Raj, you've turned violent. I'm not turned violent, yeah? I'm not turned violent. Do I look violent to you? I'm just cutting down trees and playing baseball, you know? And every man can protect, can protect his home. They must protect their home with their life. And that's the way things happen, you know? The fact that people are saying, Raj, how dare you protect your home with your life, just shows you how much of a bitch you are. If you're not gonna do that, even that guy that died in Walthamstow, yeah, big up to that young guy. Like, he was defending his home and his mother, and he died in the process. For me, if you're gonna die, you might as well die saving your family, yeah, saving the people you love, yeah. And so that's the thing. The guy, you know, obviously was getting robbed in his house. And a guy freaking fought them, and then they stabbed him, and they stabbed his mother and stuff, but he died in the process, but his mother lived, yeah? That's what I call noble, yeah? Big up to that dude, man. I know he died young, but let me say something. I'd rather die young, protecting my mother or my family, than allowing them to be violated, yeah? Like I said, the only way to stop the ride is to put a bullet through my brain, or whatever, you know what I mean, yeah? Only thing that's gonna stop me is death. Let me just get started now, and let me try and... Okay, I've got my little gloves on. I do like them being with the other gloves, yeah, but I don't want to risk my hand, so as much as I like doing it with that, I know it's safer to do it this way, yeah. So, like I said, obviously, the bag has a bit of thingy. What I want to do now is to try and really swing my body. This is the main thing I'm going to do for the next couple of weeks, is trying to swing my body. Yeah, trying to swing it. That's the thing, just have to get the body to go into it. So before, with the waist and the stomach, it was very difficult for me to twist and really thingy. Now I'm much more thingy, so easier come right now. Oh damn it, look at that already, look, see? This thing's already popped off. Look at that bloody thing. That's a bit of a problem. You can see here, pretty easy to put back on. I just have to lift it up a bit more. Probably maybe even remove it or something. Maybe it higher. You can see here. I think I'll have an idea later. I know what to do now. I know what to do here. I have to put something here so it doesn't, like a hook. So it doesn't. This happens a lot. See, this is the problem here. You can see here, this is also coming off. So I need to really secure this thing here. This is the problem. Even here. Actually, you can delete that. Delete that, Rancho. Delete it. So. Swings though, this is one of the things though. Somehow I'm going to have to figure out how to get it so it doesn't swing so much. And this is the problem. I'm not sure whether I should attach another thingy. So like I said, I'm trying to really kind of move my body more into it rather than just angle. So I'm trying to, like, you know, really swing more into it. problem still is that I'm not trying to go this way. I shouldn't really actually. I should just, like, if I'm going to do it this way, do it this way. If I'm going to do it from the back, do it that way. But I do want to kind of turn it. The problem is I'm finding that I have got like that I'm going to punch the wall and damage my hand. There's a wall there, so I think psychologically that's not going to happen. See, look, these hooks keep coming off. Now the problem is, because I'm so concentrating on the camera, I'm finding myself not being able to concentrate. Yeah, that's what I've realised. That another thing is the bag's moving everywhere. I'm trying to get a good shot. So what I'm gonna have to, oh God's sake, who they're arresting now? I was going to say your name. So what I'm going to try and do, let's see if this position, because I need to figure out what positions in terms of the camera as well work better. So it might be a bit let's say experimental at the minute, because I can't really tell whether the other side is better on this side. So now I am trying to get my body to move more. Yeah. Want to swing more in. Oh, excellent. Now, one of the things is the this kept on falling out here, so that's why when I was punching it just a minute ago, I kept on looking down, and stuff. So I've had to add this into it. So what happens is that will just secure it. Hopefully I don't hit it one day. I don't normally go that low. So the lowest I go is here, which is kind of body. Obviously, if someone's a midget, yeah, you know, or someone small, like Faz, I heard Faz is like 4 foot something. So I might have to box here. Yeah, protect his head. Now the other thing is, yeah, this is still causing problems. As much as it's better than before, you can see the bag swings. I need to figure out a sweet point about how long to make it so it doesn't swing too much, but it also doesn't swirl it either. So this is going to be a bit of a thingy. Now one of the other things that kept on happening was these kept on falling off, and the only reason they did because I had it the wrong way round. So instead of that way, this way, it was in that way, and just turning them around solved the problem. So it's just one at a time that I need to do. So this works, so it doesn't go too far, and that's fine. I've had to concrete it there. This works up to a point, but it's still not good enough in my opinion. I need another solution as well. I mean, unfortunately, little metal thing at the bottom fell off, and so that would have been perfect. I could have weighed it down from here. But yeah, so as much as I kind of, you know, like doing my bag and stuff, there is problems because I'm constantly looking. If you look at what I'm doing, I'm constantly looking up and looking here and making sure that, and so I'm distracted as I'm doing it. So I need to get this perfect before I can kind of like really use it properly. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I still use this bag anyway, so I'll come over to here. I still like using this bag because it's so uncomplicated, yeah. But what I do is I don't turn into it, because when you turn into it, it causes problems. So just going straight forward is fine. Let me just set the camera on. Yeah, so I still use this bag. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is try and get my body to twist a bit more, because obviously I've lost weight now, I think you can tell. I don't know, it's hard for me, well, I feel it. Maybe it's better to tell from this view. So I can really think. So basically what I want to do now is to, rather than really power, it's just kind of like twisting the body, so I'm going to have to go really. So I can feel myself being able to kind of twist more. I'm not sure if you lot can see it, my legs are not showing, but okay. Now, like I said, this still has its purpose. Like I said from before, I'm trying to really go for the swing. Now, my weakest thing is my left, 100%. Obviously, we can say, Raj, you're weak all over. It doesn't matter, man. The point is, yeah, you just have to keep them building up and building up. Yeah? And obviously, I've lost a bit of weight now, and I haven't trained for a little bit. So, me coming back will be a little bit. Kind of gone 2 steps back, but then again I think here having a bit of a break has allowed me to clear my mind and not make the mistakes. One of the things is I have to keep on using my hands up, which I don't, hopefully I haven't really lost, but the main thing for me is to turn. So hopefully you can see my feet now, and so obviously, you know, this is where it gets weak, because when I'm trying to do that, even my hands are not going up. So what I need to start doing is really strengthening the left. Obviously that'll take, you see how weak it is, it's slow, whereas the right, so yeah, here's the other thing that I need to start using. Now before I was going like, you know, round. Now my nephew come round and he was hitting it, and the reason I don't like to hit too hard is I'm worried it's going to break, but I think it's robust enough. I saw my nephew hitting it and it was pretty robust. So what I need to really do then is to kind of hit it and try and move out the way. You see it? And that's the main thing that I need to do. Yeah? So rather than just Okay, so you see I just do a bit of each one. Obviously I've got to really get back into the swing of things. I started 3 days ago, but I'm slowly going back in. I still got issues, like I said, with this bag. It kind of swings about too much and stuff, so when I'm hitting the bag and stuff, it's problematic, so it'll twist as well. I need to really figure out a way. Obviously, my main thing for the next couple of weeks is just body. So the body needs to go into it. Yeah? Twist, and really push my body go into it. Obviously, because I lost weight. Other thing is the left has to be really kind of practiced upon. I'm gonna have to just keep practicing. You can see here there's a screw here. I should really fit it lower. Yeah, so this way is alright as well, I think. Sorry, the rings come up at the back. This is another thing. When it jumps up, the rings pop out. I'm gonna have to do something here to get it secure. So, once I get this bag sorted, I'll do more of the video on the bag, and I need to really figure out a good position to get the best out of it at the moment. Finally, when I look back at the video, it's not too great in terms of you can't see things. I do like this view, like then you can't really get, you know, the right hand side. To all my haters out there, like I said, man, the Raj army is growing. Like I said, the Raj army is growing. To all the haters, yeah, all you can do is cry. Oh, I had to change my gloves. I'm sorry, I know it's pretty. I like to wear these when I'm talking to the camera. I actually do prefer punching with these here than the gloves, but I'm worried I'm going to hurt my wrist, so that's the only reason I don't do it. Yeah, like I said to the haters out there, yeah, the Raj army is growing, and a lot of people are being red pilled. Some people still need to get red pilled. You know who I'm talking about. They still need to get red pilled. But what I'm going to do is take a seat back and let them get red pilled themselves. Because what I've realised is the more I talk, you know, some people don't want to listen. So for me, it's just, all right, let you learn your lesson yourself, and then you'll be like, all right, you know, it's happened to other people. Oh, Raj, I didn't see that before. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Now, obviously, the Raj, you know, is a one-man army. Even though I've got my army, I don't need it anyway. Sorry, guys, I don't. But that's the strength of the Raj. Now, you know, to all these people out there saying, Raj, you're getting violent. You're getting violent since you started training after COVID. I have gone a bit crazy after COVID. Something happened where I just felt like training and just, yes. But like I said, yeah, earlier, certain people I will fight in the ring, yeah. 2 of them 100%, and this is no joke. Football fast, even bare knuckle I do it, and we make a lot of money from it. Asif as well, because Asif is one of the biggest punks I've ever met. I mean, I hate Abu Aisha, and he's cussed my mother out, Abu Aisha and stuff like that, but what he said, the way he goes for people's parents, yeah, I've never seen a man with such little honour, yeah, like wishing death upon a man's mother and stuff like that. The way he said stuff like my mother's gonna put leaflets about over all this kind of stuff. So, Asif, you little football, I'm willing to freaking fight you in the ring as well, no doubt about it. Yeah, that's 2 of you for death, and the rest of you keep begging. Raj, I want to fight you. Raj, I want to fight you. Dude, come on, man. I choose, like I said, like a beautiful woman here can choose whoever she wants. I choose the people. I'm like, all right, you're the one. You're the chosen one. And I've chosen which ones I'll go for. The rest of you lot, you keep bitching. Obviously, if you want to swing for me in real life, I'll try and defend myself. I'll try my best, but I also press charges as well. So don't worry, it doesn't matter who it is. Even if it's a Sikh, Muslim, Hindu, Christian, whatever. Yeah, so a lot of people think they can kind of threaten and all that kind of stuff and think, you know, the Raj is just going to go, no. I'm training up for a lot of reasons. One of them is obviously to get in shape. Yeah, well, that's my main reason to get in shape here. Because the thing is, I keep on eating, I've got a yo-yo kind of like diet, where I put on weight, lose it, put on weight, lose it. I want to continuously keep my weight at this level now. And the only way I can do that is to train. and that means doing this type of training here. So I can eat as well, because I want to eat certain foods, but I have to train it off as well. Other thing is obviously self-defense, being able to, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to have to beat someone up here, but being able to kind of like at least throw a couple of punches without, you know, getting tired and stuff. And another thing is to be able to run away. Like, there's too many people, and if you're too fat and overweight, you can't even run. You'll be out of breath and you'll be finished. So there's a lot of reasons there, and obviously I love the fact that it triggers you. I love the fact it triggers you as well. Like I said, but I love the fact they go mad. Lad, you're hitting the background. Lad, I trained Mike Tyson when he was 15. It wasn't Jake, was it Castle, whatever his name is. It wasn't that guy, it was me. Oh, that's what Sid Bash said. It was me that trained Lennox Lewis. I'm telling you, he was my neighbour. I told him what to do. Yeah? So these guys all of a sudden think they're boxing experts here, telling me what to do and stuff. So it's pretty laughable. But like I said, yeah, I haven't gone violent. I've just realised that, you know, there comes a point where, you know, you have to just say, if you want to stop me, you're going to have to put a bullet in my head. And if I'm saying that, I'm going to have to be able to defend myself. So obviously, you know, being able to defend yourself, it doesn't always mean this fist. Yeah? And like I said, a man's home, yeah, is their castle. Now what I'm going to do here is just to kind of end it on a fun note. Hold on. I was going to use the axe, but I was going to use the axe someday, but I couldn't freaking cut it out here. But like I said, we'll end it on a good note, yeah, which is going to be well, obviously Singchester United. Yeah, he's my propaganda minister. I'm going to have to mod him up soon, and it's going to be that song. I have to remember the lyrics. It's going to be we ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere, cause we're seeking for life. We ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere, we can't be stopped, now it's seeking for life. We ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere, we can't be stopped, now it's seeking for life. We ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere, can't be stopped now, cause it's seeking for life. These pussy does just don't know how to stop the run, because I'm a shit. Number one, Roger Nater, with a top of the shed. All day, they keep crying. Things on Agia. Saturday, they be crying. They can't beat the rod, cause I'm a Roger Nater. I'm a shed. We ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere, we can't be stopped now, cause it's seeking for life. I'm a shed, and I don't follow sheep, I only eat sheep, and when I roar, you're gonna start to run over there. The Raja Nater, run, kings. That's why it's been 4 years. Big up the Raj. That's it. So I was playing the track here, so I was actually in beat to it. Yeah, it's gonna sound crazy though. It's gonna sound crazy. So I was actually doing it to the beat of P Diddy's. Was it? So I had that listening. I was playing it, and then I was doing it. So I'm gonna remix it and actually do it as a song. And it was all improvised. Before everyone says, Raj, you're a genius with your rap skills. I was actually improvising, yeah?